Being a student athlete, I mean, it's a challenge, you know, because you're still expected to be a student at the high level at your university.
If it's a home event for Tulane athletics, we're covering it.
I think the most powerful thing that anyone can ever do about mental health is to reach out.
Welcome back to WaveCrest, your ultimate destination for a tidal wave of sports updates, insights, and all things Tulane athletics. We are diving headfirst into the heart of the action, from the thrilling victories that send shockwaves through the world of athletics to the stories behind the scenes that shape the games we love. We've got it all covered. Welcome back and Happy New Year, everyone. Today we will start by revisiting the outstanding plays, remarkable performances, and extraordinary achievements that have raised the bar within Tulane athletics this month. David Harris has officially started his new role as the Green Wave's new Director of Athletics and the Ben Weiner Director of Athletics Chair on January 3rd. Bowling and track and field are starting back up, and speaking of bowling, they are ranked number 12 and just sent a pair, Juanalise Soya and Mia Stolokis, to national team trials following a 6th place finish amongst all amateurs at U.S. team trials. Mia earned a spot on the Junior Team USA. Mia is the first Tulane bowler that has ever qualified to be a member of Junior Team USA. Congratulations, Mia. Up next is an exclusive feature on one remarkable Tulane student athlete who is as impressive in the community and the classroom as he is on the court. Sion James was one of only 2 players to appear and start in all 31 games for Tulane last season and led the AAC in minutes per game. Off the court, Sion is a great student in the classroom, the co-president of SAC at Tulane, an AAC SAC chair member, and is a member of the NCAA SAC. We learned more about all Sion is involved in since arriving at Tulane.
It's changed my life. It's given me opportunities more than I could have asked for. My parents done everything they could for me, but basketball just taken me to a whole nother level. It's got me into Tulane for one, and now here I am 4 years later about to graduate with a Tulane degree. Being a student athlete, I mean, it's a challenge, you know, because you're still expected to be a student at the high level at your university, but it also opens doors that would never, ever be open. As a general student, there's a very low possibility that I'd be around the highest level anything of people in China. But since I'm a student athlete and I play sports, I'm around the people who are at the highest level of what they do everywhere. It's taken me all over the country for one, just in high school playing, from Atlanta obviously, so playing on the West Coast in California and Oregon. It's taken me out of the country, you know, playing in ballrooms in the Bahamas, random gyms in Costa Rica, and then all the way across the world to China, obviously playing in huge arenas, packed arenas, with players from all over the country, meeting people from all over the world. It's taken me all over the place. I've learned that service to others is something that's very important to me. So kind of being able to create that platform playing basketball and then transition it off the court is great. For one, I work with an organization called Samaritan's Feet, and we work to provide shoes for underserved children all over the world. And it's cool that because I play basketball and I play a sport, it gets my foot in the door to be able to do something else with the kids, which is one of my true passions. Tulane athletics is in a special place. We got sports elevating every single day. We've got student athletes who love working in the community and doing things outside of just Tulane and just New Orleans. We continue to support our greater community, and we love the support that we get back. It helps us excel at a higher level athletically and become more well-rounded athletes.
We are so proud of all of the waves Sion has made here at Tulane, and we will be here as a department to support him in his future endeavors. Next up, we are putting a spotlight on someone Tulane athletics couldn't function without. Andrew Alvarez, who is typically behind the camera, joins us in front.
My name is Andrew Alvarez. I'm the Assistant AD of Video and Broadcasting. Been here for 6 years. If it's a home event for Tulane athletics, we're covering it. We're on target to do about 95 this year between all our broadcasts, some shoulder programming, as well as those board shows. ESPN, instead of bringing a truck in where they're bringing an outside company to set up cameras and do the audio and pretty much set everything up in one day, they're utilizing what we have, this investment we made. So ESPN will come in, they'll use our room, and it just kind of gives us an opportunity to work with those guys, different voices at the highest level. We have a pretty small team of student workers, probably about 12 to 15 that work with us. And we do give them the opportunity to work on those linear broadcasts for ESPN, which is maybe something that's done at like bigger schools. So like at this level, having the opportunity to do that, I think it's big. Also putting them in that professional setting, because they're working not only with us, they're working with actual producers and directors from ESPN. We're a centralized control room in Fogelman and Devlin. So whenever we have a football game, we're moving cameras over to football. When we have a baseball game, we're moving them over. And if there's one here, we're moving them back. So during the crossover season, we're traveling gear. So that's one thing with it. We're trying our best to represent Tulane in the best light and give these student athletes every opportunity to tell their stories, as well as just show the great performances that they do on the court, field, pool, wherever they play.
We are so grateful for all of the things Andrew has done here at Tulane, and we can't wait to see how the department expands. Finally, we sat down with McKenzi Carter, a member of SAC who has been helping make strides for all student athletes at Tulane.
Hi, I'm McKenzi Carter, and I'm on the Tulane women's basketball team. I sit on the board, so there's 2 representatives for each team, and I'm on the women's basketball team. College has definitely been an amazing experience, but I have had my fair share of struggles on the court, off the court, in New Orleans, back at home in Texas. So having an outlet and to be able to now grow and to be where I am today and to help other people just so they know that they're not alone and to shed light on the area for all student athletes is really important to me. Everything that I've been through as an undergrad at Tulane has shaped me into who I am today, and I want to be in the future an outlet for all student athletes and all just people in general who are struggling so they know that they're not alone. So I hope to continue in the mental health field. People see all of these athletes on the field, on the court, doing their thing, but no one actually knows what it takes to be a student athlete. But here on campus, we have an extremely good behavioral health team, and they are always one phone call away. If we need anything, they would be there for us, and that includes individual sessions, team sessions, and I think it's really good to reach out to them before it gets bad and you don't have anywhere else to look. But I think it is important to know that I'm more than an athlete. Everyone here is more than an athlete, and it shouldn't just be about playtime, but that's a lot easier said than done, because if I have a bad game, I'm going to be upset and I'm going to be in a bad mood. But I have to remember that it is just a game, and I'm here at Tulane for so much more. If you are ever struggling, or anyone you know is struggling, don't ever feel helpless or that it's a sign of weakness to reach out. I think the most powerful thing that anyone can ever do about mental health is to reach out.
Thank you so much to McKenzi Carter for those SAC updates and for prioritizing the mental health of our Tulane student athletes. As a wave of excitement comes to an end on WaveCrest this time, thank you for joining us through this journey through the heart of Tulane athletics. We will be back with more incredible and inspiring stories that make this athletic department so special. Be sure to follow us on social media and get your men and women's conference tickets at TulaneTix.com. Until next time, I'm Kenzie Mitchell. Roll Wave.